Hello, YouTube. It's Monday, November 29th, 7:27 p.m. I think it's 7:27 p.m. I just looked at the clock before I started this video. Yeah, 7:27 p.m. Uh, uh, just check the phone on the iPhone. Check the time on the iPhone. So as you can clearly see, I'm shooting video on the first Obama phone. Still haven't figured out how to shoot video on the second Obama phone. I was checking out Google's webpage where they promote the Android Go platform. And of course, you know, they every product must be spun to look like it's a great product, and it sure sounds fabulous. You know, it's like, hey, it's the solution to make super functional low tier smartphones. And it lists one of the features as being a camera app that's not resource hungry, but damned if I can find it in the operating system. But yeah, Google advertises that as part of Android Go. So I don't know. Maybe I need to install it separately. I haven't. I'll be honest. I haven't looked that far into it yet. I went through the whole damn thing is trying to see, like, come on, where is it? How can I've never had a phone with a camera in it not have the software to use the camera pre-installed on the phone. So yeah, it's weird to me. On a brighter note, one thing I can definitely say positive about that phone is it's probably the first smartphone I've ever got, you know, directly from a wireless company. And I forget the name of the TrueConnect, I think is the name of the company. And granted, with TrueConnect, I'm kind of using the term wireless company loosely, but what I mean is you know, a new phone preloaded with that, whatever it comes preloaded with. So of course, like ones that I bought secondhand from friends or whatever, or you know, rebuilt from a neighborhood cell phone repair type store, those don't count. But it's the first one I've ever got, you know, stock from a stock as sold, you know, sold or distributed new, that isn't completely loaded with a bunch of bullshit that I don't want. And by that I mean preloaded with games that I'm not going to play, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, you know, what have you. There's so many apps I've had phones come preloaded with that are just, you know, horseshit. And with many of those phones, those apps are in RAM. You know, they're part of the firmware, so there's no deleting them. I mean, I can disable them, I can take them off my home screen, but I can't actually uninstall them or remove them from the phone. They'll still be taking up space on the phone. Sorry for the shaky ass video. My right sleeve was just bothering the shit out of me. So I'm walking down Van Buren, on 40th Street, heading eastbound. This is one of those mini buses that at best runs once every 30 minutes. And I checked the Valley Metro app when I walked by my first stop, walking away from my storage units. And I was looking at like 25 minutes until the next bus was supposed to be there. And then it already showed that it was delayed. I forget how much it was delayed by. Anyway, it translated into faster to walk. So I'm walking on my way to 44th Street. From my storage to 44th Street, it's over a mile walk. So that's not unsubstantial. But yeah, like, wait up to 30 minutes for a bus, or walk for 20 minutes and hope that maybe, just maybe, I catch a 44 30 minutes sooner than I would have otherwise caught a 44. That's what it's like trying to get around in this neighborhood without being able to drive. Oh, and of course, never forget the people asking me for cigarettes and a lighter and drugs. There's that. That's part of the whole walking in Phoenix experience as well, at least in the parts of town that I usually am in. So what's up? I was planning on summing up my day, because today's been a very eventful day. And I'm thinking, yeah, I can do that in the 10-minute time constraint of an Obama phone video, but I'm already up to 6 minutes. So, what can I sum up with 4 minutes? Well, I've already discussed that I had a very productive meeting with, I've been appointed a counselor through the vocational rehabilitation program through Choices, my mental health clinic. Interestingly enough, and this is what really surprises me, this is, and my case manager told me, Tara, love her to death. I'm so worried I'm going to lose her. That's another story for another time. But a year ago, I thought I was going to lose her from her dying. She was in that bad of health. At this point, I think I'm going to lose her for some other reasons, but well, it is what it is. But anyway, she's the one who told me, it's like, Dan, just get back in that program. They will help you. When I tried to use that program, I want to say probably about 15, 16 years ago. And yeah, Tara's been my case manager for that long. The job they hooked me up with was absolute horseshit. I want to say it paid less than minimum wage. They're using some kind of we're helping people, we're helping people loophole to pay me less than minimum wage. And yeah, I don't understand how that's ever legal, ever, other than, for servers and bartenders. But anyway, let's just say it was not a tipped position. And yeah, it was, what they hooked me up with was absolute shit. But, and mind you, it wasn't Lifeball then. That's probably four or five corporate managers, owners, whatever, of the state mental health system ago. And they handled all their own vocational rehabilitations, whatever, which was awful. Anyway, Tara insisted. She's like, it's really good. Go in there. They will help you. And so at this point, I'm pretty desperate. So I did. The first person I talked to, Rosa, which I mentioned earlier. My first impression of her, I'm sure hers of mine, was not very good. Like, I was explaining to her what my issues are, and she's explaining what they were going to do, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need help with a resume. Nobody fucking uses resumes anymore. Nobody wants a resume. Everybody sends me to a website. I fill out blanks, and then I get an automated response that tells me that they will be doing a background check here to acknowledge that I'm okay with that. And then I wait and wait and wait, typically for about twice the amount of time that they'll tell me I have to wait. And eventually I get something telling me that I failed their background check, which, by the way, has happened apparently with the Amazon gig. All right, I'm in my last minute. Anyway, what's very different this time around is Lifewell is some contracting with another company. I wish I could remember the name of it, but I got a caseworker with that company. His name's Adam. So far, that guy is amazing. He's got me a profile set up on Indeed.com and has done some other stuff. I'd like to get into more details, but I would like to end this video before my phone ends it for me. Maximum video length, 10 minutes, such a powerful phone. Anyway, I may do more depending on how long I'm stuck over at 44th Street. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe to just watch my life fall apart.